Yeah, ay. Cool with the bros, we ain't had nothing but dreams and some hoes. Hectic at times, but I am most composed. And we dodging the jakes when we move on the road. Caught up the team, many meetings about to dream. Thought of the ways we could scheme, fits every week. But they ain't pay us no mind until niggas acquired the cheese. I wrote up a lead, don't be tighter than some briefs. ISL not at my peak, thanks for the peace. Young and really needed bread carbo, but that shit wasn't me. I'm losing my mind, I talk to myself all the time. Convincing myself that I'm fine, I know that I'm lying. Insisting my life is in line, I'm drowning in stress, it's a sign. Sun doesn't shine, and I'm in the pain with some wine. I'm thinking about using a 9, been decking the swine. I really just need me a friend, but nobody is here by my side. I feel so alone, who knew the world was so cold? These demons corrupting my soul, friends turn to ghosts. Don't even come to my shows, they be thinking I'm doing the most.
How did they find me? They said there's something bleeding in me. How did they find me? They said there's something bleeding in me. How did they find me? They said there's something bleeding in me. How did they find me? They said there's something bleeding in me.
Okay. That was Brett once again. Bleeding in Me. Music video's out now. The link is in the description if you would like to check him out. I know a lot of people were telling me, who's that guy that's on your intro for the rapping and all that stuff. That is Brett, our friend. Been friends with him for a grip. Say it all the time. Links in the description. Most Composed if you look him up on Instagram, Twitter. Composure on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Apple Music, I believe. Alright, episode 3. CJ.
You.
I feel like we're on episode 5. I don't know why I only
feel like
we're on 3.
Been doing this forever.
Yeah, I guess it's because it's weekly and it's not like
Probably.
not like if we did 2 a week, then it'd probably be more. What I didn't know was Joe Budden does 2 a week and they're 3 hours long. Imagine that.
Good lord.
Talking for 3 hours.
I mean, I feel like we could do it. Hey, this has been long, bro. It'd be a long day.
Not right now, probably summertime. Before we get into the nerdy stuff, probably talk about some other stuff before that, because I feel like we hop right into the nerdy stuff.
We're stopping the nerdy drunk.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a diversified podcast. We're supposed to be talking about everything, not just comics and stuff like that. So
it's just lately it's been
I hope I definitely hit
a lot of news of just nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just easy to go off that.
Before we start, man, how has your week been so far? It is Thursday. We're recording on Thursday. We've been trying to record on Tuesday, but how have you been
It's just
going?
stress. It's been a long week, bro. It's like I just need it to be Sunday, to be honest.
No, it needs to be Saturday so I can see Avengers. But
Well,
I am tired as mess right now. Like, you probably see my eyelids and everything.
Same.
Oh, man. Especially if you guys don't know, people are watching, it's getting ready to be finals week. I am a graphic designer, so instead of quizzes and exams, we have projects we have to do, which are really annoying. And we got to make sure they're good. If it's not good, you spend like hours on a night, and then you get there in the morning, and everybody's like, oh yeah, it's amazing. Then your professor's like, oh yeah, why don't you go back home and like rework it a lot? I'm not really feeling it was there, but now you kind of missed it, and like I really hate that so much. And I just got off of work.
Yeah, it's been a long week, bro.
It's getting to that. Listen, I've been there for 3 years. It's getting to be 3 years too long, kind of. I'm looking for an internship. If anybody needs a graphic designer, holler at your boy. Hit
him with the plug.
I don't know why I clicked the Dead Sonics on it. Wait, Mission B. There we go. Anybody needs a graphic designer, your boy is out here. I'm willing. I do a lot of stuff. I know this summer I'll be working with Brett a lot on his music, and I'll probably be getting Street Vision back up and running, so stay tuned for that. And me and CJ also have another thing that we're working on, but we're going to try and get that up and running, but it's all about schedules and where people live, and it's kind of hard to get everyone together for one thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it has been a long week. Whoa. School, work, just, I don't know if anybody, CJ works in retail, I'm a waiter and a bartender. Like, if you guys know it, sometimes you're tired, and I'm coming from class, so I'm tired from class, and I gotta come and deal with people. Some people are okay, but other times you're just like, bruh, like, you're asking me for what? Like, what? I don't even know what to tell you. Like, and then there's this stuff where they're rude. Like, please, if you're out there,
oh my god, the rudeness is what gets me, bro.
Please, We don't really want these jobs, but we have to have them to make it work. So be nice to us, please. That's all we ask.
I'm sure y'all worked in retail and, food, so you know what it's like, bro. It's not fun.
Man,
especially when it's busy. It's terrible.
Bro, I was on bar yesterday. Not like I said, I love my job. I love everybody who works there. I'm not gonna sit here and trash my job or anything, but everybody's cool. I love all the people there. Me and everybody. Shout out to all of them. My manager, all of them. But yesterday, this guy this woman orders a vodka martini dry. The bartenders out there, you know what that is. So you make the martini, you pour it and everything. This other guy, who I usually know who he is, he's pretty cool. He's like, Dave, can I get your finest scotch and a spoon? I was like, a finest... I was like, what?
A spoon?
He was like, a finest scotch and a spoon. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, all right, whatever. So I go to my manager. I was like, yo, what's our finest scotch? He was like, I think it's the Glenlivet or the Glenfiddich, one of those. He's like, Dave, a spoon. I was like, I heard you. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, I just need a spoon. So I go back over, I gotta get him a spoon. I hear him, and I'm looking dead at him. He goes, man, these waiters, I don't know where their heads are at today. And I was like, bet. I get him the spoon, I toss him the spoon in front of him. I was like, there you go. And he was like, oh, okay, well, thanks. And I just gave him a look. And then he goes, David, you just gotta be, patient. I was trying to show him. I was like, dude, I don't know what you're doing. And apparently it's called a silver bullet or something. And he was like, yeah, I was like, first of all, if you would have asked me in a nice way, I would have given it to you in a nice way. Even though I did it in a nice way, but, there's no reason for you to be rude about it. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. You make it, if it's called a silver spoon, David, I need a spoon and some scotch. It's called a silver bullet. I'm like, oh, man, he's about to show me something. All right, bet. But this man was just rude. Please don't be rude to the bartenders. Do not be rude to the servers. If your food is late coming out, one, it's because the kitchen is backed up. There's 50 tables in there. We can't make it move any faster. You can't make it move any faster. There's probably only 2 chefs back there. I'm sorry. So I feel like a lot of people need to have more consideration and or need to work at a restaurant, and you'll completely understand. CJ, he works at Five Below, so he knows.
Yeah, retail's not fun, bro. Retail's terrible.
And CJ's working towards to get up there in corporate. And which one? Let me get. Yeah. CJ's working that hard. The grind to get to corporate.
This guy.
Me, I'm working as a bartender right now until I get an internship for graphic design. I leave and I go work at a graphic design job. But it's. Woo, boy. Retail and being a waiter. If you can do that once in your life, I wish I could just bring people in and do that. It'd be a fun time because then they'd understand what's going on. But, yeah, other than that, man, this week, one other thing I want to talk about was, self-happiness, man. I had a talk with some people over the weekend. Me and CJ didn't get to hang out. We were planning something. I was hanging out with my girlfriend and her family. And I always forget. I'm the youngest, so all my cousins are older than me. I don't really see my family a lot, and I'm okay with that because I'm used to it. Mm-hmm. Ashley is the middle child, so she's where the cousins are at that right age where you still all see each other. Pardon me being morbid, but everybody's still alive pretty much. Not all the people are really dead. Yeah. So when I'm the youngest, all the people I used to hang with, my cousins are probably 3 years older than me. Some of my uncles and aunts are gone. So hers are still here and whatever. So I always forget she can hang out with them. I don't have that. So I always forget and I misplace how I feel about it. And I always apologize to her at the end because I always forget. I'm the youngest, you're the middle child. And her little sister might have to deal with that when she gets older, but either way. But self-happiness, man. If you are not happy with any situation you're in, please, you got to sit down and think about it and fix it or, reconsider a lot of things. I've done that a lot, especially now, as crazy as it is to say, 24 years old. Even though people at my job, the young boys who are 19 and 20, Dave, you're 30. I'm bro.
You're 30,
I'm
bro.
You guys got one more time. One more time. And it's on. One more time.
At least you don't look 15,
right.
Bro.
I was
that's me. I'm over here.
I still feel like I'm 18. I don't know. But, yeah, we were sitting down, I was hanging with them. There's a lot of discussions about a lot of things. But even I was thinking, man, I wasn't happy a year ago, but I changed a lot. And I fixed a lot. And I was bam. I'm saying I'm 10 times happier now than I used to be because I had to figure out what to do for myself and make myself happy. Me being the youngest, I have to prove that I'm not the little brother. I'm not the youngest son anymore. I'm a man. I'm 24 years old. So everybody has to understand that. CJ, you have the same thing, even though you are the middle child, but you're the only boy, so they have to understand you're not a girl. And I feel like your family understands that, but with mine, it's yo.
3 sisters, bro. It's rough.
I'm yo, I'm 24, so y'all got backup. You're not going to be talking to me like I'm some 16-year-old kid. So that's one thing I figured out. And, you know, even having a serious relationship, that taught me a lot in, like, doing stuff for myself and being grown up and, like, understanding that certain things need to go. And I say me and Ashley are 10 times better than we used to be, you know. Not saying we were bad, but, you know, you progress in a relationship and make things better. But if you need that time, you know, if nobody's going to tell you, if you can't tell yourself, take an hour, take 2 hours, sit down, maybe like 2 hours out of the week, sit down, think about what's going on in your life and be like, listen, like some things need to change. Why am I not happy? Why is this going on? What's causing this to upset me? Is it friends? Is it family? Is it a relationship? Is it external things? Is it something you're doing? Is it a habit you need to change? You know, figure it out. Because if no one else is going to figure it out for you unless you want to figure it out, people can talk to you until like their face is blue. But if you ain't going to listen and you're not going to do it for yourself, you're not getting anywhere. Not making this like a, you know, a sermon? Is it a sermon? That's what I'm looking for.
Sermon.
No. What's the motivational speaker? I'm making this a motivational speaker podcast, but like just talking to some people over the weekend, like people were talking to me about stuff, and like I didn't get it through my head until I sat down and I started like thinking about it and stuff. But other than that, man, that's what's going on. But I'm telling you that me and CJ are really tired.
Yeah,
I'm telling
dude,
you now, this one might be a good bit, a long one. Next week it might be a shorter one. The week after that might be a shorter one. There's not a lot of news out, but we have the news. We're going to make the news. Not saying we're a news podcast. Yeah, we're not a news podcast either, but we're just talking. We figured we'll film what we're talking about. Ooh, anything else you want to talk about that's been going on this week, CJ?
Not that I can really think of. I mean,
Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay. You know, you got to ask your friends that. I'm like, yo, you doing all right? You happy? You good? You sure you good?
Dave, you right?
I'm tired. I'll let you know. I'm stressed.
I mean,
I'm stressed
I know
about
how you
school,
feel with
man.
that.
Next year, senior year.
So you got
2 more weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 more weeks
left. I'm telling you, I have a playlist made. Even though I always tell everybody about it. I got a playlist made. Everything is on that playlist. I need 2 bottles of Andre sitting at the archways when I graduate. I'm spraying them bad boys, and we're going out. If me and Ashley's friends aren't getting married during that time, then yeah, we going out. I'm gonna be so lit. 7 years, people. If you didn't know, I've been in school for 7 years. It's been a whole big thing.
I mean,
I went 3 more years to finish out my minor and to like further my art schooling. So there's that. But
high key, I'm just looking forward to Memorial Day weekend. I'm ready to be.
Are we going down? We are going down for Memorial Day.
I'm ready to be at the beach, bro.
I need a vacation. That's true.
That is like my set goal,
Facts.
I guess, right now.
Memorial Day, and then we're going down at the end of June.
I don't know. I'm ready to be down there. Rain or shine, I'm ready to be down there.
Well, number one, I'm ready to be down there because one, we are going to be going on the craziest pop hunt for at that one shop.
Oh.
2,
yeah, in the world.
We just going to be drinking and doing us. And Ed, you're behind. Better be at Ocean City, man. I don't care if you gotta quit your job. I'm tired of we haven't seen Ed in like a month or 2. So he better be at not Ocean City. He better be at Wildwood. We got a spot for you, Ed. And we can share a bunk.
Just getting finished on the house.
We can share a bunk.
Whatever you want to call it.
There's 4 bunk beds in there. He'd be alright. He just needs to take off from work and come down. Yeah. I mean, if not, it'll be me and you. Anyone listen, and I know we don't talk.
Either way, it's still gonna be lit.
Facts. I mean, even though our friends, like, they always say, tell us that you're going down. If you guys want to come down, we'll be in Wildwood Memorial Day weekend. Get a place. Come on down. We'll have fun. I'll probably send that out in the group text anyway. They probably won't come. But that's what's going on with that.
The thought that counts.
Yes, but I'm excited for vacation. I'm excited for the summer and then senior year. Woo! Oh, man. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I've been telling Ashley, like, I want to celebrate. I want to go to Europe for, like, 2 to 3 weeks or something, but
we going on a cruise. That's what I'm hearing.
Definitely not a Europe cruise. I mean, we could go on a cruise, and then I definitely want to go to Europe. I want to go to Europe like 2020 or 2021 is when I want to go
we
to
should
Europe.
just go on Royal Caribbean, like a big ship, like the big ship.
Did you see the one thing on Facebook about that big ship? It's I think it's Royal Caribbean, the huge one that has a zip line across.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That would be fun.
Yo, Royal Caribbean's the party ship. It's the one I haven't been on.
Laser tag. We just went on Royal Caribbean, but it was a smaller one, right?
No, you went on Norwegian.
You are right. We didn't go on Royal Caribbean.
That's the one cruise line I haven't been on.
Listen, man, I said we can go. Listen,
we'll plan something.
If your lady is still in your life, she can come. We'll have a fun time. We'll see what's going on. But I feel like it'd be a fun time. I always tell everyone, I'm like, yo, if we're going on a cruise ship, we could all go. One, because everybody can go do whatever they want to do and we can meet up later. And two, it's just a fun time. You get to drink as much as you want, you get to eat as much as you want, as bad as that is. But that one's huge.
This vacation is alright.
And it has its own park in there. It has its own, like...
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And by I mean park, I mean,
got
like,
the
trees.
rider. You go surfing on the ship.
I'm not doing that. I will bust my
Alright, you can go boogie boarding on the ship.
Definitely not doing that.
Nah, you doing it, Dave.
I am not getting on that jump. My balance is okay, but I've never got on a surfboard a day in my life. I've got on a snowboard,
boogie board, you just lay down, you be alright.
Then I look like a punk. I gotta stand up.
You do both. Nah, because then you just do a couple barrel rolls, some stuff, you be alright.
Nah, I gotta stand up. It's stand up or nothing, because then you look like a punk.
It's on a cruise. It's alright. Everybody's fault.
Nah, man, I can't. I'm not being out there like some middle-aged dad. I'm standing up on that joint and displacing a discus in my back, and I'm gonna be happy with my life. But I'm ready to do that. Graduation are like right around the corner. That'll be fun. Shout out to all my graphic designers. Listen, you don't get enough praise. You really don't. It's hard out there, and they don't understand. I wish I could get a lot of you guys, bring you in the classroom and see what we have to deal with. It's stressful out there, and a lot of us have, like, you either, are full-on artists with everything you got to do. With what comes with being creative, sometimes you have some, either some mental things or whatever else like that. Like, I have slight depression, not like crazy, but I had to go to a therapist at the school for that. It wasn't a big thing. But it does impact my life. But I also feel like, all right, well, maybe that kind of helps my heart a little bit because my mind wanders a lot and I'm always creating stuff, which we will get to. But I have to ask you this question because I wrote it down. I am excited. I'm going to go first because I'm going to need you. You might need a little bit to think, but my mind's going. I'm creating stories all day.
If it's a question that I think you're going to ask, I already have an answer to it.
All right, bet. Okay. I don't think you do, but I think you have an answer to the first part. I don't think you have an answer to the second part. But, all right, where do we want to start at? It's been a long week. Listen, man. Guys, I'm telling you, once I'm uploading this tonight, it's Thursday, putting it on that bad boy, and I'm falling asleep. I'm going to bed. I've been looking at a lot of Mortal Kombat, streams. Maximilian Dude, he's a really good guy to check out. And
yo, they completely revamped the crypt in Mortal Kombat?
It's trash, man.
Stop. I love the crypt.
Nah, it's trash.
Don't wait with me like
That's why I've been telling you to watch the streams. You don't watch the stream. I'm going to send you, look at Max's joint when the first day they played the crypt.
See, I'm kind of being biased to it because, my man, Carrie, whatever the hell, dude, the voice of Shang Tsung is the person.
Let me break it down.
I love him.
I'm going to break it down for you. Guys, this wasn't even on our topic. This is what I mean. We're just going to be fluent. We're just going to go. Sometimes it's fun. Yeah, we're going to mix it. We have a script and we can go fluent. But this is what it is. So you meet him in the beginning, you're somebody else's character. Or you're somebody, just a random person. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people who are dead. I'm not going to spoil that for you. They show a lot of dead characters in there.
Side note, when you get to the end, my thoughts on that one.
Okay. So there's a lot of dead characters, you'll see that. But they do not pay you enough in coins. You have coins, time crystals, and hearts. That's your currency. They don't give you enough.
I know that.
There's chests that are 25,000 to unlock. When you break open the vases, you only get like 1 coin to 5 coins.
I was watching some of it.
And then when you do the towers, you can't really do all the towers because you have to unlock the towers. And when you finish a tower, you only get like 50 coins. How do you get 50 coins and you're supposed to unlock like a $25,000 chest?
Just grind?
You can't really. They said it would take you, if it was just coins and doing all that stuff and you were trying to do all that, to unlock everything, it would be $63,000 or something like that to get every single skin. And that would take you to 2021 to get.
That's strong. Because I know
the crypt is bad.
MKX, I just like this one because it's all third person.
I don't know.
But MKX, you didn't have to buy anything. If you follow, I did the walkthrough, a second playthrough. But, if you do it a certain way, you don't have to buy anything. You can get enough coins open every single one.
And that's their issue. They have to fix the towers and they have to fix the crypt where we can get more. They're doing it so it takes you longer to get everything. But at the same time, they're shooting themselves in the foot because 1, we don't get enough coins. 2, the chests are random. So you get gear and whatnot that's not even for your character.
Oh, it's not set this time?
No. So if somebody's like, oh, this chest over here, the chest behind.
So that's
Shang
why
Tsung's
there's
whatever.
no walkthrough for it.
Nope. You can't do it.
Oh my
the only thing
God.
that there's a walkthrough for is to show you where hidden chests are, but you can get whatever in it. You never know. like Max was getting stuff for Frost, and when he was trying, he mains noob, so he was trying to get a bunch of stuff. But like other than the things that you can find are the Scorpion's chain with the dagger on it, you can find Scorpion's Hellfire staff, and then you can get Kenshi's bandana. Yeah, but other than that, like everything's random. And I was like, I really want this game, and I was really excited for the crypt. But if the crypt is trash, like, and I'm also kind of skeptical because I looked at the graphics, man, for the Switch.
We'll get to that in a minute. I think they're replacing the crypt with. I mean, not replacing it.
CJ, like, any excuse you get for these people, man.
No. They're using the crypt to replace Conquest mode.
Okay.
Do you remember Conquest mode?
I'm with you.
Did you play Deception?
Yes.
Where you had it as a whole story mode?
But I watched a lot of my friends and cousins play it. Yeah.
So, I think that's what they're trying to do with the crypt. But, like, I want Conquest mode back.
I'm okay with the crypt. And I'm okay with Conquest. They can make the crypt 10 times better, though.
I've played the hell out of Deception with PS2. And I really like Conquest mode in there. Like, the whole Shujinko storyline. I thought that was crazy. You can go to each realm and all that stuff.
See, they could do that with the crypt.
Which is
if they
why
wanted to expand it.
I wanted them to do something like that. Like,
well, there is different parts of the map you can go to. I'll give them that.
Like, make it like a story mode too. Like, the whole, especially with the crypt being like a whole island this time, like Shang Tsung's island. You might as well just make a whole story mode out of that.
There is a story in it, but the problem is you can't progress in the story because you can't. To cross the bridge, it's like 30,000 like ether points or something. And last time I checked, when Max was playing for like hours on end, he only had like 350. Like, it's going to take you months to get that, to cross the bridge. And I think NetherRealm was addressing the towers, and I think they're going to try and address that, but they would have to shut down the crypt to try and like make it better, I guess. Like, I don't know, but I want to get it. I really want to get it.
I do want to get it.
I know the ladies are going out Friday. I'm really thinking about getting it tomorrow morning. Driving over to GameStop, and then we could beat it tomorrow night, but I don't know if I want to do that yet, but I mean, I would do it.
So that then leads into the graphical aspect.
I mean, like, it looks like
this is when you sent it to me earlier. I was watching it, and it doesn't look bad, but you also got to realize the way that they were comparing it was A, PC, B, Xbox One X, and PS4 Pro, when they're all running in 4K. PC is a whole different section because you can uncap frame rate, but Xbox One X and PS4 are both in 4K, where the Switch is maxed out at 1080p for docked mode and 720 for handheld.
That's my issue, though. Like, I would understand handheld, like how it looks and whatever. On a handheld, it looks good. When it's docked, it looks grainy as mess. And a little fuzzy. So I was like, if it's docked, like I feel like if I have it docked, it should look a little clear.
This is the thing. Is like when I was watching it earlier, when I was on break at work.
Oh Jesus! Did you see they missed out on the CJ, you gotta pick that up slowly. Sorry guys, it's the mics. But they missed out on. They took away the moon, like the sky. Like it was just gray. Like, I don't think the Switch could handle that as fine. The Switch can't handle... I think the Switch couldn't handle the graphics of, like, what the sky looks like.
Well, then, this is... As I was saying, but when I was watching it earlier when I was on break at work, I was like, as much as I love my Switch, I was like, do I really want it for Switch?
I'd get it for both, to be honest.
I want to get it for Xbox.
I'd get it for both.
For both?
Yeah.
I've been strongly considering... I low-key thought about it.
I've been considering it because, one... No one knows this. I am a fighting game enthusiast. I love fight games. I've been there since Marvel vs. Capcom 2. If you don't know that game, boy, let me tell you. I have a story about that after.
Something else.
Yeah, we'll get to that after this. Remind me, CJ, to tell them the story. But so if I get it for Xbox and I get it for Switch, if I wanted to get it for Switch first, and I was like, all right, I'll get it for Switch so I can play it down handheld and a docked, so that's fine. When it goes down to maybe $30, it's already $50. They dropped the price on Amazon. If it goes down to like $30, I'll buy it again for Xbox and I'll replay it and beat it because I will use the arcade stick and I can switch between Xbox and Switch. That's the only thing I would play it for. I mean, it would suck because I would have to grind it out again, but at the same time, I feel like it's going to be like Destiny, like where it's broken in the beginning, but once they fix it, it's going to be amazing, and so I can play it on Xbox.
Bro, I grinded out Destiny like 3 times. So.
Well, Destiny 1, I meant.
Oh. Yeah.
Destiny year one and the first couple months with Destiny were rough.
Yeah.
And Cam and
Even on
Chris,
PS4,
yeah,
it was by myself.
rough.
I mean, I had a couple people, but it was rough.
It's going to be rough until they fix it. And I feel like once they fix it and it's a lower price game, I would definitely buy it for Xbox and switch between both because I would love to play it handheld mode on the go, do the crypt, do the towers on the go. One good thing about the towers though, and how they get like extra coins is you can make the AI like the computer will play for itself. It'll go through the towers for you, so you can win stuff and you can just let the AI sit.
It's years in the making, but cross save, bro, would be lovely.
Yes, but also I'm gonna give the Switch a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. This is the first time we've ever seen something like this.
That's actual.
And I feel like it's gonna get 10 times better because they are coming out with 3 more versions of it, which I'm thinking about. I would sell my Switch and then get the newer version where it's like it performs like a top notch. I'd spend good money on that.
But tell your story before.
I was
ask
gonna
my
say the story. Good guys. All right, so I'm a fighting game enthusiast. I used to play Marvel vs. Capcom with my brother on PlayStation 2. We would play it numerous of times. He would beat me every time. His team was Cable, Iron Man, and War Machine. And like I didn't really have a team. I mean, my team was like Akuma, Ryu, and maybe Hayato, which is the sword guy. But we would play it all the time. He would beat me. Somehow I'm gonna tell his story first. He thought he was the best. He went over his friend's house there in Coatesville, and he was like, "I'm the best," blah blah, and all this. And this one guy was like, "Oh, word?" He was like, "All right, play me." This man, there's 2 ultimate moves that you can do if you know how to do them. There are secret third ultimate moves that I still have no idea to this day how to do it. He doesn't know how to do them, and he did it to him and beat him 5 times in a row. And we were like, "How do you do that?" And he was like, "I'm not going to tell you." But that's neither here nor there. So we would play a lot. So round 1 is an arcade place in Exton. It's a great place if you want to check it out.
I'm thinking of.
It's a great place, but these are 2 stories. You were there for one, but so round 1 is a place in Exton. It's an arcade, like Japanese place. So I was like, "Oh snap! They got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Cool." I was with my girlfriend. She sits down next to me. I'm sitting down. I'm playing. The bad part about this is you have the arcade machine in front of you in a chair. There's another arcade machine across from you in a chair. So somebody can sit down, put their card in, and it says new challenger. So these group of kids walk up. This kid was like either Chinese or Indian or something. I don't know. He looks at me. I look at him. He sits down. I look at Ashley. I was like, it's about to go down. I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm about to impress my girlfriend. Man, I've been talking about all this stuff on arcade sticks. and I think that's why she didn't buy me an arcade stick, because I lost that. But I also have the arcade machines. I was like, bet, let's go. He sits down. I sit down. I'm like, bet. I'm like, you know what? I'm no punk. I'm not coming out here playing with boys. Let me pick Cable, War Machine, and Iron Man. Like, I've seen my brother play it enough. I've trained enough with him. Let's roll. He picks, like, Spider-Man, Ryu, and some other person no one cares about. The dude who throws boomerangs in friggin' Street Fighter. The guy who does, like, this or whatever, and, like, those sonic booms come out.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Whatever that guy's name is with the sonic boom. Guile or something. Yeah, Guile. All right. We start the game. This man is whooping my behind with Spider-Man.
Damn,
Game's over. I'm like, all right. Well, I was like, Ash, listen, it's been a while. I'm a little rusty, you know what I mean? Give me a little bit. So I'm sitting there. I was like, bet. All right, let's go again. Pick my team. I'm like, I know what he's about to do. I got it. We've trained enough. I've seen it because in fighting games it's like chess. You got to know what your opponent's about to do. After you play them, you got to move and adapt. And like that's why I love watching fighting game streams, because you get to see them. They might get their behind whooped two rounds in a row, and then they come back because they see what you're doing and you have a pattern. And everybody can see that pattern, so you constantly have to switch. You constantly have to move. It's like, all right, bet. Let me get in there. Let me do it. I got this. So we get in there. Beats my behind again. To make this a little bit of a shorter story, this man beats me 7 times in a row. I did not win one. We leave. Me and Ashley are in the car. She's laughing. I said, yo, man, he beat me. He beat me. Me. This is my game. Like, how did he beat me? She's laughing. I was like, yo, how am I going to get beat in front of my girlfriend? Real nerd moment. She's sitting there laughing. We still talk about it to this day. She never lets me down. I'm like, listen, I can beat you if you want to get us going. You know what I mean? I can plug it in. But other than that, and then the other time, because I whipped out, they brought it back out for PlayStation 3 and Xbox. I think I downloaded it on PlayStation 3 or 4. Okay, 3. During that time, me and CJ go back. This one dude from competitions came, and apparently he's won like numerous of competitions, and I picked my squad again. I've been practicing, and I only been practicing for a couple months. I beat him 5-1. And his girlfriend comes in and was like, oh my god, like he's usually like wins tournaments, he plays in Jersey and all stuff. So I'm like, what am I doing here if I'm whooping this guy's butt? Like if he's winning all these tournaments and getting all this money, like what am I doing? So I've been begging Ashley, even though I make all my money, but I make money too. But I've been begging her, like I begged her for Christmas to get me an arcade stick. Still haven't got it, but there's an arcade stick for the Switch, and I'm about to get it so I can play it on Mortal Kombat. Because guess what? We got level 13, and there's gonna be some tournaments, and I'm making some little kids cry. I'm bringing out Nude Saibot. I don't care. CJ is gonna be in there with freaking what's his name?
Kung Lao.
Oh
bruh.
my Jesus!
Me get my Razor hat. I mean, I play Noob too, but your boy plays Kung Lao.
Oh god!
Kung Lao, Sub-Zero.
Oh god!
I don't really play Sub-Zero as much anymore. Him and I feel like Scorpion are just hyped up.
I mean, Sub-Zero's really good. I want to
Yes.
say they are. Listen, when we're done this, if you're gonna stay up and then you're gonna fall asleep, I know you'll probably be up for a little bit. Put on the Maximilian stream on your TV or on like Xbox or something. I don't know if you can do that because how the apps work on that, which is stupid. But
Yeah. Start on the fire
put it on,
stick.
yeah, whatever you want. Put it on that. Watch it. He goes through the characters, but he's been playing for a long time, so he remembers friggin' like combos from Mortal Kombat like 9 and all this stuff. So like he can memorize what's going on, and it's all about muscle memory. That's one thing I will say. If you ever want to get into fighting games or anything, it's practicing the same combo over and over and over and over again. So that way, when you want to whip it out, you have that muscle memory. And there's one person I want to shout out right now, CJ. You know, Burke. I'm getting the game. He probably isn't going to listen to this. I know they don't listen to it. But Burke, a.k.a. Demetrius, it's going to be me and you in a couple months. It's going to be hell in the cell.
You say that, then we're gonna get a text message like, what was that? Oh.
If he wants that problem. I'm bringing out, I'll even tell you who I'm using. I'm bringing out Noob Saibot, my main character, and Frost. Those are my characters I'm naming.
Frost?
I'm gonna use Frost. She looks nasty. So you better prepare, man. You better get the game, you better prepare. I'm bringing out the arcade stick. Because I'm doing it for Jeremy. I'm bringing out the arcade stick for him. R.I.P. Jeremy. That's one of my fondest memories, me and him playing fighting games 24/7.
See, my man's not in the game though.
Who?
Kenshi.
You know, I've never even seen you use Kenshi before in my life.
I used to use them all the time, MKX.
I've never seen you use that, man. I saw you use Flash and Injustice, but other than that, I've never seen that. But we're gonna get it.
But speaking of
CJ's got to train because he's got to train in Smash Bros. too. Because there's so many tournaments.
But speaking of it, Dave, you already know the arcade machine I'm about to drop money on.
Bro, you're tripping.
Why, bro?
Because that's something you buy when you have like a legit house. Like your
I don't
dad's gonna be
care.
like, "What are you doing?" And he's gonna be like, "Get out! Like save your money and get out and get that."
My man, yo, $300 for an arcade machine that has MK1, 2, and 3.
Listen,
You're tripping.
I love Mortal Kombat, but also I would buy a Street Fighter arcade machine, maybe.
They got Street Fighter 2.
Or I'd buy a Marvel vs. Capcom, which would be like Capcom versus SNK and like all that stuff. Like if they had all three of them games in there, I'd buy it. I've been seriously thinking about a Pac-Man machine.
They do have Pac-Man
I
machine.
know that looks pretty lit. I would get it. My cousins got it. They were playing it all Christmas Day. They had like a Pac-Man
Gallagher,
tournament.
too.
I know, but here's the problem with that. Like all that stuff is already on the Switch.
That's
so why
the
am I
issue.
spending $300 when I could play that on the Switch on my big screen TV?
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Now it's not because I could buy us like 2 arcade sticks.
Listen,
that are
it's
cheap and then-
just
It's
going back to the old days, bro.
I've always said I wanted an arcade machine in my house at one point in time.
I do,
Who knows if
'cause
that'll happen?
I
still
want
don't know
one in
if
my
I'm gonna
house
get a
because
man
if I
cave.
have kids later down the line, my kids must talk shit about, all right, let's go downstairs. Bet. Set it up.
I still don't know if I'm gonna have a man cave or not, so we'll see. But either way, I'd play it on the Switch. Ashley likes, old school games. I like old school games. We need to have a game night. That'd be pretty fun. I still say we need to do it upstairs. We're not playing that.
Play Super Bomberman.
CJ, if you mention Bomberman or Monopoly, I'm rumbling you in this room.
Yo, don't hate on Monopoly, Dave. I am sorry that it's just been a rough time.
We are always at Ed's house, and it takes us, guys, they have Monopoly for a Switch. It takes us, and you already know Monopoly's a long game. It takes us like 5 hours to finish the game. But the problem is, either 2 of us get out, or like 1 of us gets out, and then the other one shortly after because the computers are too good at the game.
The problem is that AI level scaling is ungodly.
Talking about freaking Battle Royale, more like Monopoly Battle Royale. I don't want to play any types of that game, but Mortal Kombat, guys, is out.
Play
Go
Shop
get
Monopoly?
it. Jesus Christ. We will be reviewing it One thing I did want to say, that's another thing I have plans for that I did want to talk about, which we can let it out the bag. There's plans we've been talking about is like, especially when we're doing this, it is called the Young Gods Podcast. We could have our own channel. It could be switched from this channel to another channel. We're having fun with it. It's fun. We're on episode 3, so I'm not going to like paint the future. You never know what can happen, but we definitely want to have another channel. Keep the same name, which is fine. My clothing line is Street Vision Young Gods, not the Young Gods Podcast, so that's something we can keep separate. And then, like, I would love to do walkthroughs and games and, like, stuff like that. I would love to get my own house. CJ come over. We spend, like, a night beating games or eat friends, whatever else, and then continue with that. Something fun. YouTube on the side. It couldn't hurt anybody. It's just something we do for fun. It's not a career yet. Could be. You never know. But that would be fun to do the walkthrough of, like, the Star Wars game. I definitely want to do that and hear our voiceovers and stuff. Because Maximilian, he has something called Yo TV video game or something. It's a spinoff of Yo MTV games, and it's like him and his 5 friends. They sit down, they play games, but they all have their own Twitch stream channels. But when they sit down and play games, it's hilarious. If you haven't checked it out, please go on Twitch, look at him. He has it on YouTube too. Maximilian Dude, DOOD, not DUDE. So you want to check that out. But something that has been released in the last weekend. We're getting straight to it. Sorry, guys. We're getting to more Star Wars. I wish you guys could see CJ dancing to this song. I gotta cut it off as soon as CJ can.
Sorry.
Alright, but yeah, something that's been released. More Star Wars news. And I'm hyped. Because, one, we are trying to go to Disney. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we'll be ending up to go to New York. Instead of we're trying to go during Christmas time, and it's busy during Christmas time. All the places are getting booked.
Let me hope.
Yeah, so we're praying. Crossing the fingers, doing it for my girlfriend and me and CJ also, and all this other stuff. But crossing my fingers, we'll see. But they released the build your own lightsaber. And these aren't some rinky-dink, like, the plastic shooting out. No, this is like the Star Wars FX lightsabers. Ooh.
Legit.
Woo. Now, they have preset lightsabers, so they have Anakin, Yoda, I think, Obi-Wan. Don't quote me on this. You can look it up. They have some YouTube videos out there, and they have some descriptions about them. They have all those where it's preset, where they have a crystal already inside of them. You put the top of the lightsaber separate from the hilt, so like the light part, you screw it in, the light comes on when you press the button, and it mimics their lightsaber, so it's going to be pretty much theirs. And anytime you take the light pole out and you stick it into another hilt, it turns into the color of whoever it is. So if you stick it into Yoda's, it turns green. Stick it into Obi-Wan's, it turns blue. Anakin's, so on and so forth. But there is a build your own lightsaber part. Now, I've sent CJ the video. He probably didn't watch the whole video. Probably didn't. And
anyway.
No, he didn't. Anyway, so there's a part where you answer a series of questions. I think it's like, are you more into power, control, or peace, or something like that. Then you answer some more questions. Then they come, it's like a station, so it comes out with a tray.
Oh, they're really going in depth with
this. That's stupid, though. I don't really like that. I mean, I kind of like the question thing, but once you answer those questions, it gives you a preset of what, like, the pieces you could build the hilt with. And you only have a certain amount of time to, like, do that, because, you know, there's going to be a line. So you got to know what you want. I've already witnessed them, so I already know what pieces I want. But there's, like, an Earth one, there's a Sith one, there's a Jedi one, and, like, you build the whole thing. And then you get to pick up the crystal. The crystals are either blue, purple, yellow, red, green. I think that's it. Yellow is usually for the Jedi Temple Guard. Sorry, guys, if we're getting real nerdy in here, but that's just what it is. Welcome to the podcast. Yeah.
Welcome.
So there's a crystal, and then they have the codex, which are what Jedi and Sith use to get more information about, like, from Sith's past or Jedi's paths, which is like, you know, ghosts and whatever else like that. So you can stick it in there, you get a little bit more information, and it's like, it could be Obi-Wan, whatever, depending on what crystal you use. I'm excited for it because we were there last summer. Last summer. We were there, and my girlfriend wouldn't wait for me to do a build a lightsaber, which was kind of messed up. My first time in Disney. And I was like, whatever. I'm bringing my friends back and we're doing it. And guess what? We're trying. So we're going to get in there. We're going to try and build one.
How are we going to get this on the plane?
Huh?
How are we going to get this on the plane?
You can separate it.
Alright, so...
Yeah, so like I said, there's
we're good. We're straight.
The light pulse part, you unhinge and you pull out, and then you have the hilt. So you can separate it and put it in your suitcase.
We're good.
So I was like, all right, bet. So you can do that. But the best part is, like, you can buy multiple crystals, and you only need one light pole, and you can make multiple hilts if you wanted to. But this brings me to my next question. CJ.
You.
And this is my question, so we'll see if you're ready. If you could build your lightsaber, what color, what crystal, pretty much, what would it kind of be based off of, and what would your Jedi story be? Or do you want me to go first?
I'm gonna let you go.
See, I told you were gonna let me go first.
I thought a completely different question about something else.
I told you I know you too well. I knew it wasn't gonna be the question you thought it was gonna be. So I was sitting there thinking, I was like, all right, if I can make my own story up, let's just, because you're getting in there, you gotta make your Jedi sword or whatever, your Sith sword. So I was like, all right, bet. I would get either a purple or a yellow crystal.
My man.
Yeah, purple or yellow crystal.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Yellow or purple crystal, and then I would get a red crystal. It'd be two out of those three is what I would get, but it'd definitely be somewhere along those lines. But I would definitely base mine off of, like, Luke when he wore all black, Mace Windu's.
I was just thinking Mace Windu.
Well, CJ, you about to mess with my whole. Now I gotta change it. But I would say, like, my backstory would be. Dave. Oh God, my backstory would be like. Let's say, like, Mace Windu goes into the Jedi Academy. Let's say, like, maybe a cousin of his, he goes into the Academy too. He didn't know that. He had Force powers. They trained together. They get, and then I would be like the cousin. I don't know what the name would be. Who knows? Let's pick, like, Omen or something. I don't know. So then, there you go. And then he's, like, training. He gets more powerful. I don't get that much powerful. I'm sucking. I get jealous. You turn to the dark side, and then next thing you know, that's a feud between those two.
You do?
But they die. Yes, but obviously the Sith guy dies, or he goes away because he's not in the movies or anything else like that. That would be an Elseworld story kind of thing that I would love to do with, like, Mace Windu or something, which would be kind of cool. Because you get to see the struggle of that and him seeing, like, family, and then even though you have to sever family ties when you're a Jedi, and then him struggling between, I'm trying to be more powerful, I'm not being powerful through the Jedi way, I want to get more powerful through the Sith way, maybe that's better. And he gets jealous. Jealousy leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to, what's the rest of it, CJ?
It's late, I'm tired.
Okay, I don't remember either, but it was in a Star Wars trivia thing. Hate leads to something. It's not what you guys say.
You kept going, and I just thought of the Lantern Course.
Oh God, no. So
like...
that's what it is. But I would love it to be based off of, like, kind of like a Mace Windu type thing, and then, like, kind of being around there. But I would definitely build my own, and it would be his Jedi, but also a Sith saber. He used the same saber, but he just gets another Kyber crystal. So that's another thing he would use. But literally, all I would have to buy is 2 crystals. I've been thinking purple. Because maybe he sees his cousin being purple, and then he's like, you know what, I'm using this, I'm going to do the same thing. And then it'd be red for when he turns Sith, or it would be yellow. Or it would just be yellow in the beginning, because purple is the only... Because George Lucas only had green and blue, and then what's his name? Samuel Jackson was like, I want to have a purple one. And he was like, I mean, we only have green and blue. He's like, nah, I want purple.
He wanted to be noticed.
He was the only purple.
The only
so I would love it to be like...
he had purple.
So I would love it to be like my character gets yellow, because he wants to be noticed and stand out, so that I would get yellow. And then maybe, like, it would be yellow, and then I'd get a red one for when he turns Sith. Or it would be, like, purple, and then the yellow one would be when he turns Sith. But the only problem with the yellow is, I know when you put the things in the codexes... They have a Sith one, they have a Jedi one. If you put a Sith one and a Jedi one, it doesn't work, it rejects it. If you put a Jedi and a Sith one, it rejects it. So, like, it has to be with that. And I don't know if the yellow ones have any Jedi Pass in it. No one knows. You have to find out. So maybe I might buy all 3, to be honest.
I think there's a... Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I was just saying, I think there's a lore thing behind that one, but...
There's a lore, but I don't know... Because that's the thing. What if the Jedi one rejects the Kyber Crystal and the Sith one? There's no, like, in the middle for, like, Grey Jedi Codex. The Grey Jedi is in between the Sith and the Jedis.
Fade in between that light and dark line.
Pretty much. You're okay with, like, what certain aspects of each side has, but, I mean, I could get all 3. I might get all 3. You never know. They're only, like... I think they said the price point right now is $15 for each.
So, the crystal or the saber?
With this crystal. No. That saber's going to... To build the saber and have the light pole...
What type of money?
To build the saber and have the light pole, bro, it's going to be like 100 and something, probably. And I'm dropping it.
Same. Easy money.
Yeah.
Easy
At this
money.
point, I could save up, like, 20 a day, or 20 every time I get paid, and that's 100 just saved back for that. You know, guys might think we're crazy, but I don't care.
Damn,
I
look
love
at
Star
what's
Wars.
it called? Universal.
Oh God.
Them Harry Potter robes are like $400.
Which brings me to my next thing. They also have like Jedi robes and costumes and stuff. I'm probably not gonna buy that because it's gonna be too expensive. Plus, we're gonna be there all day. Where the hell am I gonna put my clothes?
It's gonna be hot, bro.
Well, it'll be in December if we go.
It's still hot. It's still like 80 degrees.
Bruh. But yeah, we're thinking about going to that. CJ, now that you've had some time, your story. Bring it out. Come on.
I don't know. I was thinking same thing.
I'll build it with you.
The
You want me to give you a story? I can build it right now for you.
Let me hear your interpretation of my story.
CJ's interpretation of the story. Okay. Well, do you want to be a Jedi or a Sith?
I'm gonna be a Jedi, obviously.
All right. I mean, that's the kind of struggle with it, though. That's why I did the switch, but here we go. I would say, you know, you come in, you're a little bit. Nah, you're not even that old. I would say your dad dies. Here we go. Story's built. I already got it. My brain works crazy, guys. I'm a creative. I got it. Your dad dies. Your mom is pregnant. They realize your dad was a Jedi, but the Jedi Temple forbids there to be marriage and for the Jedis to have kids. So they take your mom in. They kind of like ease her into it, show her the ways of the Force, kind of in secretly, but the council knows of it. But she gets kidnapped because the Sith come. They destroy the temple. They realize you have a child with you. They try and take her and you so that way they can train you to be another Sith Lord because they don't know what you're going to be. They don't know if you're going to be extremely strong, but they know who your father is because he was famous in the galaxy. Take him. You are birthed. They kill your mother. They try and train you under them, and then they try to tell you there's no Jedi, there's no nothing. You came from somewhere deep in the galaxy. They found you, know, this other stuff. But you slowly start to realize, oh, no, there's something more. I'm getting pulled toward this lightness, this light side. I don't know what it is, but I need to go towards it. You,
Hear me out.
what's up?
Double agent.
This is your story. You, all right, I'll work it in. You finally realize this is not for me. Somehow you sneak away from whatever the Empire, whatever you're trying to do, or whatever the Sith army is called. You go to a planet. You start working on your own. I would say for a year, you kind of like, you're like, I'm not sure with myself. You start working on like a jump ship, kind of like, you know, you're a miner. You see a Jedi for the first time ever in your life, and you're like, what is this? He has a saber. I had a saber. It was a Sith saber. I had to get a kyber crystal kind of thing going on. Then you're like, oh shit, like maybe I should go talk to him. You go talk to him. They bring you in, and then they're like, oh my god, you're CJ, whatever your last name is. I don't know. Come up with a fake name, CJ. Bring it in. Keep thinking about it. Like, your father was this guy, this, and this. And then you realize everything that you were doing was a lie. You were supposed to be a Jedi all along. And then you go to the temple, you finish your training, but you always still have that slight tug to the dark side. Double agent side? All right, I'll bring you in there. You go over to the Sith. They're like, you know what, bet. All right, he's back. He might have figured out what it is, but you tell them, you always pass back to the Jedi about what's going on. Big war, bam. That's it. That's your story. Double agent. But you have the Sithness. That kind of reminds me of Darth Craven or something like that. Not Craven. Darth Revan. That's what it was. He was a double agent. But that's your story.
Taking it.
What would you base your lightsaber off of? In the kyber crystal.
I really do like purple.
This guy, man. See, man,
That's my
guys,
favorite
this is
color,
the
bro.
problem.
You know this.
I had no idea that was your favorite color. What's mine, CJ?
Stop on that. Hold on. Why do I feel like it's something random? I don't want to say green. I know it's not. Can't tell you.
I need you to pick a solid answer.
Is it the primary color?
I need you to pick a solid answer.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say orange.
Why would it be?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'll give you one more try. Go with your gut.
Right.
Okay. It's green, CJ. Good lord.
I was right.
That's a shame, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know CJ's color because he wears bright colors, so who knows? I have no idea. So, but all right. So you said it would be purple. So you would never, you wouldn't get like a red kyber crystal for your saber.
Is that the only Sith color?
I mean, there is other Sith colors, but I think since they're just starting out, I mean, there was a black
I was gonna say
lightsaber.
black.
You can get a
pretty
yellowish,
sick.
orange, red one. I mean, that's why I love Force Unleashed. You could find all the kyber crystals. There's black, white. There is a white one. And then there's yellow, blue, green, red, orange. Orange is red kind of
like
thing.
a teal, like a bright blue.
I mean,
I like that dark blue, but like, you know what I mean.
I'd probably show up the same. I don't know. I haven't played Force Unleashed in years, but either way. That's what I would do. CJ obviously would. So yours would just be a Mace Windu lightsaber, or would you mix anything in there?
Pretty much, yellow, same together.
No, like would you build any other pieces from any other Jedi's lightsaber, if you can remember any? I liked Luke's Empire Strikes Back one because it was black and he wore all black because he had to build another lightsaber and it was
Do you
green.
like Obi-Wan?
Okay. So Obi-Wan mixed with, I don't know what that would look like.
Oh, either.
You'd have to look at both of them and try and base it off of it. But those things are pretty lit, and they give you a
Or like Yoda's.
So you get a strap. Oh god, I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off, so I'm glad nobody's texting me. But you get a strap, and you can put it on your back, and you can like sheath it.
Oh,
So like you can pull it out if
That's
you want to. And all
crazy.
stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope we can go, bro. I'm definitely going back. Mark's coming with us. We gotta stay at the
Yes.
hotel because I will buy a costume and I will wear it at the hotel and go through that. But Star Wars: Edge of the Galaxy. It's based off of Star Wars, obviously, and it's about the rebels and it's about the Empire. Huh?
Did you see the thing? I hate to say that it was on Snapchat, but that's where I saw it.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. Though.
The aerial view of the park.
I took a nap.
That
It looks huge. I thought it was gonna be small.
bro. I didn't know. Like, I knew it was gonna be done, but like, it's not opening till what, August?
Oh wow, we're doing pretty good, guys. Yeah, August, October. I think it's August.
And it's almost done.
It's pretty much done. They showed the one. There's a dude I follow on YouTube. He was like talking about all of it and going through everything. But
They moved quick.
it's like because they have a rebel side, then they have the First Order side, like the Empire, the Sith Empire side, or whatever. So you can go between either one. So you can go over here and get go to their souvenir shops, buy certain things that you want. You can go to the Rebel side and buy that stuff. They also have where you can build your own droid.
That's crazy.
Like a real, they're not huge, but it's a little remote control droid that you can build.
Nuts.
I would do a BB-8 one or something, and then you could also get a little pet or whatever you want to, one of those fake Star Wars pets or whatever. They can sit on your shoulder.
This
I was
park,
like,
we're
yo,
going.
honestly, we're going back. Mark just had a kid, so when he gets a little, maybe it could be a weekend thing or something. We're going. Maybe it'll be that's one thing I've been thinking about. I thought about that today. I don't think I'm going to pick a best man, honestly.
You think about that today?
Because I was because somebody was talking about best men and everything. I was like, bro, I have 8 friends. I was like, they're just all going to be my best man. I'm sorry.
We draw straws.
No. Maybe, but I think y'all all are just going to have to give me the ring or something. I don't know.
Rochambeau. Pass it down the line.
Yep. Because I was like, everybody has been in my life at a pivotal part in my life, and everybody means a good bit to me.
Not everybody's going to get a little piece, and we're just going to build it. And just pass it down the assembly line, and then you're just going to have a whole ring at the end.
Good Lord. I was going to make it my brother, but he said he would rather enjoy the wedding and he doesn't want to have to do all that planning and stuff. So I was like, why don't all 8 of my friends just plan it?
I'm just going to pull out the Green Lantern lamp, be like, Dave, you got to...
Ashley would kill you. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think I would do that for my bachelor
You
party.
got 8 friends, you got 8 different lantern corps. You better pick one. We all going to have a separate color.
No, we are going to do the superhero shirt thing. That's going to happen. Superhero shirt underneath the suit, and then you're gonna have the girl behind you pulling the thing out. There's and that's another thing. I have to limit my groomsmen. I was like, Ash, I'm sorry, nah, I'm getting everybody, and then
Ash, you better get some friends. I'm sorry.
I just said you're gonna have to double it. You're gonna have to walk with double dudes.
It's gonna be like a Kevin Hart movie where he just hire random people. Ash, you better hire random people.
But I know for I've been thinking about bachelor party, all of us going to Vegas. But if she wants her own. If me and Ashley, end up together, I'm pretty sure, 90% sure. It doesn't even matter. But it's neither here nor there. If she does her own, then we're going to fucking Disney. We're doing Star Wars: Edge of the Galaxy, man. We are staying in the hotel.
I'm with it.
I don't listen. If
I'm
you
with it.
are a part of my groomsmen and you don't want to do this, even if you're not a part of the groomsmen, you better come and do this. If you don't, I'm sorry. That's what it is. We're nerding out. We're getting The costumes, we're walking around because it's kind of like a full on role playing thing because.
We just get drunk at Epcot.
Oh God, well that too. I want to get the hotel at the place, but because what you do, you can get drunk there. There's a bar. They serve alcohol there.
Bet.
Yeah. Space like drinks and stuff, but like if you fly the Millennium Falcon, there's a ride, and then you crash up the Millennium Falcon, like people will be looking for you, like smugglers and like bounty hunters and stuff. I was like, that's late as hell. Like what? It's gonna be a long day for the girls. I'm sorry, it really is.
It's going to be a long day.
They might have some pops there, bro. I don't know how we're gonna get pops back home.
Suitcase.
Nah, we're just gonna need 2 carry-ons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bring a duffel bag as a carry-on. That's just what it's gonna have to be. But like I said, you can build the droids pretty cool. I mean, I would do it just for the sake of because I'm there. But at the same time, I don't know. But that's Star Wars Edge of the Galaxy. We could go on for hours about it, but like you can do your own research about it. But pretty much it's just Star Wars theme park. They have a bunch of stuff. I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a hit, and it's going to be huge. And I'm hoping we can get there, and I'm hoping we can get some tickets. Right now, it's not looking so good. We do not have a place because them jaunts are going fast.
Yeah, it's about that time.
And
it's almost 6 months in advance.
So much. And you guys probably don't know my girlfriend, but she ruined the surprise. It was supposed to be a surprise for her. But also, I didn't want to tell her because who knows what could happen. Because people go to Disney during that time. It's crazy.
Shout out, Ash. We love you.
Oh,
but, yeah.
Let me give her a... Woo, Ashley, bang. Where's the Sonic coins? Mario coin. Ooh, there we go. It's like, nah, she's cool. That's her. I don't know when I'm gonna see her because I got finals, but other than actually no, we'll see her Sunday because we're going
Sunday.
Six Flags.
Six Flags.
Oh God, I'm gonna be so tired.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a long day
and
too,
Game
bro.
of Thrones is coming out with like the 80-minute episode.
Before we get to that,
And CJ, I want to let you know my friend finished all the seasons in 1 week. So I don't know what you're doing.
your friend's on crack.
He was watching it in class and doing homework and
Boy
everything.
just started Stranger Things. He's about to finish the 2nd season.
You haven't started?
No.
I can't even find the sound effect for you. I can't.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot.
I can't even I don't even have a disappointed sound of maybe that doesn't do it justice. I don't keep talking because
It's just.
I'm a look.
What else? Teen Wolf 2 did that.
Oh.
I'm on the last season.
Nope, that's not it either. I'm not even. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm proud of you for finishing shows. I'm proud of you for stepping back up. You still got to catch up on Arrow. You still got to catch up on Flash.
It's my next.
Still got to catch up on Black
It's my
Lightning,
next.
Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. Like all these shows, you still have to get the crossovers.
It's fine. Well, I know.
I'm
most
behind
of
on
them.
Arrow.
I know most of them.
Do you even have DC Universe?
No, I keep forgetting to get it from you.
You got Young Justice season 3.
Yeah, I gotta get it from you.
Whatever it's called. What is it called?
You got my Funimation. I gotta borrow your DC.
What is it called? Oh my god.
DC Universe.
No, Doom Patrol. That's
Doom
what
Patrol.
it's called.
That I wanted to watch.
I told you you could watch it. I mean, me and Mark have it. He doesn't care if you watch it either. Mark's slacking too, but he has children, so that's a whole different situation.
Leads to the topic of today. Not really the topic of today, but
I'm really mad you sent me that fucking
what?
Stormzy thing.
My man is back. Thank you, bro. Yo, when I saw that on Twitter, I was screaming.
Listen, guys, I want to let you know about this before we dive down this grime hole. CJ likes British grime rap. That is what he listens to.
Hate on me. I don't care. I've been
also
listening to it for years, and I love it, bro. It is so good in my mind.
Oh, jeez. And
But
he
not
also
everybody
listens
appreciates
to,
it, and I understand it.
I would say you listen to Drake now because he's been fitting in more of the grime category. He's taking some of their sound.
Yeah, he's signed with BBK. Skepta's
I don't know
label.
how much that rings truth. I mean, they probably have a deal where
Well, he's not like
OVO
signed to it,
and-
but they work together.
I don't know.
A lot
That's
of
CJ's
stuff.
hip hop headness. I don't fault him for it because I like grime music, but so if there's ever a music thing that's ever happening and we don't talk about it, it's because me and CJ are on two opposite things. If I wanted to talk about a music thing, maybe I'll bring my brother on, or maybe it'll be me and my brother, or maybe it'll be like us or whatever. So we'll do that. But one day I'll have an extra podcast for you guys for a week, and it'll be me and Steven, because I think that'd be hilarious getting him on here. CJ, you could definitely be on there too
I
for
don't
free.
want to be on that one.
That would be hilarious. You
I
would
would-
be kind of distraught and be like, what the hell's going on? But, Stormzy, man.
Yeah, my man.
We'll see if the song's good.
I listened to it. It's out. I sent it to you.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was at work.
It's
such.
I don't know. I saw that on Twitter. My man was just like, "Yo, dickhead, you need."
He sent him an audio message on Instagram.
I was screaming.
And he said,
"Yo, if
listen,
any of y'all."
we're not going to say it on here because we keep it relatively PG-13.
If any of y'all follow Stormzy or know who he is, or just go look it up, that audio clip that he posted that some dude sent to him wanting more music is hilarious.
He said, "I hear you, my..." What did he say?
He said, "I hear you, my G."
Oh, yeah.
And then like 2 hours later, he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, new music drops at midnight. Music video drops tomorrow." I was like, "Yo."
Are you not scared though? I feel like when artists take a big enough hiatus like that, I feel like your music can suffer. Because the sound changes all the time. I mean, I don't think grime changes a lot, and British grime is a whole different category, but like...
Well, I mean, he took a hiatus.
Like, what's his name?
But here's the...
What's that one singer's name? He came out when he had the... Don't...
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller. He had an amazing debut album. He took a while off. That second album was a little and I think it was because he took too much time off.
Well, here's the thing. Stormzy, self-made album.
Hot takes on music. Go ahead.
Self-made album became Britain's #1 album.
Okay.
Beat out Ed Sheeran's album. Completely blew up the grime scene in general.
Okay.
And then he's been touring a lot, and he has his own festival. But do we really know if that man's been in the studio or not?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think...
Because when he dropped, about a year ago, he dropped the song 4 p.m. in London, and at the end he was like, "I'm working on a second album. It's coming soon. I'm making new music."
Listen, guys, I'm sorry, but like some people don't like
that man
British grime,
does
but he like I
work
don't
hard.
I don't really like Skepta's okay, but out of British grime rap, I really like Stormzy. I don't know what it is, but I like Stormzy.
Self-made.
Just his sound, like, because Skepta's pretty much the face of British grime, but I feel like Stormzy is like right there. If anything, he's the say like here's the cover and then there's the page right there. That's Stormzy because I think he's really good.
My man, like I said, self-made, brought
Good Lord,
himself
this is
up.
gonna be a long one tonight, CJ. But continue.
Yeah, self-made, brought himself up, became #1, beat out Ed Sheeran's album, which was breaking records all over the place. So that was just a whole thing in general.
Well, yeah, and they're friends too.
And they're friends.
And he likes it though. Listen, if you haven't listened to it, I'm gonna plug Brett first, and then I'll plug Stormzy. Brett's album's out there. Apocalypse, iTunes,
Go listen to
Spotify, YouTube. Link in the description. I cannot link the iTunes or the Spotify. I don't know how to do that because it's on a YouTube thing, and I can't really. I'm gonna try it. We'll see how that works.
We'll figure it out.
'Cause I don't think I
Cannot
can
stress
do that.
enough to go listen to his album.
Gang Signs and Prayer Signs from Stormzy, amazing.
GSP.
Great song. And the music videos were even better. Which reminds me, Brett, I'm ready this summer, man. If you're making a music video and you're doing all this and you need some special effects, holler at your boy. I will make it hot. If there's nothing worse than having a hot song and a shit music video. So let's make a hot song and an amazing music video. I'm there for you. I told you before, you're my brother. I love you. Let's get it. Creative. I want us to make it one day. But Stormzy, that album, man.
Yo, when
I downloaded that album on my phone. Certain albums I have downloaded, or all the Lupe Fiasco albums are downloaded on my phone. Graduation is downloaded on my phone. Stormzy's album is downloaded on my phone, and I think that is it.
I think you have Skepta's.
I do not have Skepta's
You don't
downloaded
have
on my
Konnichiwa?
phone. I didn't
Did you
really like
used to?
Konnichiwa. Some songs were okay. That's why I'm like, certain grime is like, but I'm like, Stormzy has the perfect mix of grime and just rap. And grime and rap is two different things, guys.
Too.
And just in case people are like, what is British grime rap? It's more of like, it's like rap, but it's a whole different
It's
situation.
rap with
CJ knows more than me. CJ is a grime expert. Go
techno
ahead, CJ.
beats. I think it's techno beats.
Is it because it has techno beats on it?
I think so.
I thought it was more or less because of what they talk about, which is more like hard, more like
It's like underground.
Yeah, more like underground, more like FU in your face type stuff. But
Some of it's just funny.
I mean, it's a
Especially Stormzy. That man just be talking about random stuff. Like
He's
when
just
he,
funny, I would
when
love
he-
to hang with Stormzy. That dude's hilarious.
when he put out,
And another
he was
thing.
like, the album's initials are GSP. Figure out what it is. The greatest one that I saw, it was like get Stormzy a panini. He was like, I want to change my album to that just for that reason.
Well, it was him. It was him playing FIFA with what's his name, the other guy.
Oh my, Michael Dappa.
If you can
The
watch
Rogue
that
Man
video,
Shaq
bro,
video versus
yeah.
Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford from Manchester
Bro,
United.
that was hilarious.
It is so funny because the two soccer players play FIFA. Stormzy plays
Do you
FIFA.
follow Billy on Snapchat?
I do. I might. I gotta look.
You don't, because if
No.
you did, you would have known what I was talking about today.
And
But continue.
then you got Michael Dappa, who is a comedian, who, if anybody doesn't know, is the man who does Roadman Shack and sings Man's Not Hot. And he pretty much has never played a video game in his life.
Bro.
And
video
it
is
is hilarious.
Not to get us off topic. Did Cam? No, Cam bought Tekken. That's what he had at Demetrius' house. But no, Billy called out Cam on Snapchat.
I'm trying to build on like everything but Snapchat.
That was hilarious.
What happened?
He, you know the Big Al commercial? Like, 1-800 call attorney Big Al.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm Big Al. I'll take phone calls right when I'm eating a turkey leg in the middle of Thanksgiving. Like,
Stop.
Billy took a Snapchat video of that and then put on their Cam, like, I keep beating you in, like, FIFA. Like, you keep getting, like, hurt. Like, I'm sorry I'm hurting you. Like, you gotta call attorney Big Al.
Oh.
And I was like, yo. I said, if Cam's not in the lab right now working on FIFA, it's a wrap. Billy's coming for him.
Grime music is a genre of electronic dance music emerged in London in the early 2000s. So it's underground rap with techno beats.
I'm about to blast gang signs and prayer signs when I get ready for work tomorrow. Lord knows I'm gonna need it, to be honest. CJ, you're still not caught up on Game of Thrones, are you?
You don't have to ask that question,
Guys,
bro.
alright. Because
It's been a long 2 weeks, Dave. You know this.
I know, but
Why don't you go into your next topic before you get into that one?
nah, because this is gonna be quick. The next one is gonna be a long one. You already know that one's
It's
gonna
going
be
to be a long one on your end. I'll tell you why. Continue.
It's gonna be a long
Take a
one.
back seat for the moment.
Good Lord, I'm not doing a recap. Everyone knows it's just a bunch of drama. Everybody's seen it. It's literally another build-up episode. But CJ, this next episode has the longest battle ever recorded in cinematic history. It's longer than the Lord of the Rings battle scene.
You're joking.
I am not joking.
Because that is the longest thing in the
It
world.
breaks the world record for the longest war scene in cinematic and movie and television history.
Good Lord.
The Night King is coming. He's whooping ass, and I'm scared. I've said it before. I'm very terrified.
Endgame and...
We're gonna get to Endgame.
Endgame and
Bro,
Game of Thrones, and people are scared.
He's coming, man. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I will say it again. CJ, you don't really care about spoilers, and that's why it's great to have you on this podcast.
Nah, because I'll figure it out later.
Yeah. So, Night King's coming. He's at Winterfell. Bran is going to try and lure him out so they can try and kill the Night King, and hopefully it knocks out all the White Walkers, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Them brand memes have me screaming.
Bro, I don't know what's going to happen, man. Like, I've already said my theory. Night King's going to go after Bran. He's going to overpower that whole... They don't have enough men. And I saw them come up on the hill, and I was like, yo, that's too many White Walkers. That's too many undead. They have Dragon Glass. They're ready to go. But at the same time, I think they're going to whoop their ass. John's army and all the people who are there. And what's also bad is they have the women and children in the crypt, which has dead people in there. And the Night King raises dead people. So you can imagine what's going to happen with that. Yeah. So I think he's going to raise... I think there's a secret passage to get out of there, and they're going to run. But I think Bran's going to die next episode. I think he's going to have to, she's going to try and do a diversion and say, John, go. It's too late. He's going to kill him, and then it is what it is, because the Night King is a warg or a three-eyed raven, whichever one you want to call it. I think that's why he could see Bran when Bran was looking at him when he was in the snow, which was kind of crazy. So I think that has a lot to do with him controlling the dragon. I think that has a lot to do with him controlling the undead and everything else like that. I think that's why they chose him, because he was one of the three-eyed ravens that was probably of the first men. But it's a wrap, bro. I'm emotional. I'm going to need 2 gallons of ice cream this weekend, CJ.
2 gallons?
Well, then we're going to go on to our next topic, but that was the Game of Thrones segment. I'm sorry it was short, but there's nothing to talk about. There's a lot of, heartfelt stuff, but it's build up for, you to witness a lot of people dying. So, that was Game of Thrones. Guys, I am there with... Listen, I'm thinking about... I don't know who watches it. I wish Bobo lived closer, I would probably go over his house and watch it with him. Billy, if you're in Westchester, I don't know. Somebody's in Westchester and wants to watch it with me, please God, because I'm going to be emotional and scared. We'll be coming back from Six Flags. But I am hella shook. Alright. On to the next... The second thing that's going to tear my heart away. My friend Andrew from class. Shout out to the graphic designers.
My response is going to tear your heart even more.
Shout out to the graphic designers. Andrew went to go see it tonight. He said he cried 5 times in the movie theater.
I wanted to cry at work today.
It was 9.5. CJ, if you give me a spoiler,
I'm not going to give you a spoiler.
I will fight you in this
But
closet.
it was fucking ruined for me, and I'm pissed.
Don't give me a spoiler.
I'm pissed. I'm not going to. But I was just know I was pissed at work today.
Did somebody spoil it for you?
Oh yeah, somebody spoiled it for me. I texted Ed and I was like, I'm pissed, and I told him somebody spoiled it for me, and he was like, I feel bad for you.
Like main plot,
like
or
whole
ending?
like whole movie, entire script, pissed. Yeah, exactly how I felt. Exactly how I
I'm
felt.
mixing whoever spoils it for me at work. I don't care if I get fired. You're catching some hands and feet, not just hands. Oh, so you know how the movie ends and everything?
Yeah.
I mean that. Who spoiled? Was it? What did she say? Because I remember we were in the parking lot. We were gonna go see Infinity War. Me and Steven, first time ever. Me, Ash, Steven, and Marquita, my brother and his wife. We go to see Infinity War. I forget if she says, "Oh yeah, I know a lot of people die," and I was like, "Walk home, get out the car." She's like, "What? There was a bunch of spoilers." I was like, "Ashley, like, I don't want you to say, and if you hear anything, do not say anything."
Yeah.
I am a comic book person. Like, that will ruin my whole day. I mean, like, people died. It didn't ruin the movie for me, really, because I knew there was going to be a second one. But that's why me and Steven try and go see him as fast as possible, because I know my first person I go to is him. I'll be like, "Steve, you try to go see it Saturday morning?" He's like, "Bet, we're going to IMAX." All right, cool. If he says no, I got to go see it right away, because I cannot wait, because I do not want it spoiled for me. And I was even listening to a podcast today. It was from Collider. They're really good people, too. They usually cover a lot of stuff. If you want to check out another podcast, check out Collider News. They have, like, Collider Comics and all this other stuff. Check them out on YouTube first, and then you can see what they have on podcast platforms. But they were like, "Yeah, so we went to go see Endgame, and we're doing a spoiler-free podcast, but we really can't give you all that. So there could be possible spoilers. So if you don't want to watch this," I was like, "All right, so it's not a non-spoiler." I had to shut that thing off so quick. So I was like, I just want to hear somebody like talk about it and say how amazing it was. But Andrew said 9.6, and then he said,
Yeah, IGN gave it a really big rating.
He said he cried 5 times, and then he almost sent like an alternate ending thing. I was like, "Andrew, I'm about to kill you." So I had to get off that Snapchat. So I cannot go on social media tomorrow. And I will have to just go see it Saturday morning. And I might give you guys a review when CJ sees it too. Probably see it twice. Actually, we can, what's next week? So this Friday, the 2nd of next week?
Yes.
Okay, maybe. Oh, gosh. Oh, sorry, guys. There's no tweet or whatever text. But, we could, maybe we can see it next week. Depending on when Ashley is off and Jasmine. Maybe we'll do a double date. Who knows? But, so we can give you guys a proper review, because we want to review that, and we definitely want to review Mortal Kombat. But your Avengers, can you really give me a theory of what you think's going to happen? You can't really give me a theory of what's going to happen. That ruined the whole segment, CJ.
I can give you a theory.
I don't want you to say anything.
I'll give you my theory before I figured out what happened.
All right, man. CJ, if you're I will come straight to your house after I see this movie.
I'm not.
And I'm kicking in the door, just like.
Not gonna ruin anything.
All I know is our Twitter conversation about Ashley and Mackenzie trying to get my money back for that fried Reese's over the summer was hilarious. The Sisters of Destruction is what I call them.
Sisters of Destruction.
Picture.
What's your theory? I'll tell you mine.
All right.
I promise I'm not gonna.
That just threw me in a wrench.
I know. Yeah.
What was my theory again? My theory was it's not how they're gonna beat him. It's just I know they're gonna be in the quantum realm. I know they're gonna leap to the past and to the future, because they casted the children who they're in the Avengers' lives right now. They casted them for like how they're older, and I know a lot of them become future superheroes. Like Ant-Man's daughter becomes like Ant-Man, Hawkeye's daughter becomes Hawkeye later on, and then the Captain Marvel, the little African American girl, I forget her name, she becomes Captain Marvel or something close to that. I forget what her name is. And then Tony Stark, that little kid that he gave the suit to and suited out his lab in like the Mandarin one or whatever, he's supposed to be Iron Man. So I think that's gonna happen. But my theory also is Cap dies and or he retires and becomes old man Captain America.
Old man Cap.
Because the super soldier serum eventually wears out, and he can come back for cameos, but he'll just look like an older guy. Tony's dead. Tony's definitely dying. He's gonna be an AI in a suit. Pepper's gonna be alone. Other than that, that's all I think. People will come back though, because obviously they're gonna do like another Black Panther movie and such. Other than those theories, I am sad. If you would, I don't even know what to say to you, man. It's like you had a relative die. Like, I don't know what to say to you, man.
My whole day was just ruined.
Bro.
I was like, are you kidding me?
Once again, working in retail and waiter places.
Literally, the reason why
it
was ruined. Because I'm next to a movie theater.
If somebody talks about Avengers Endgame tomorrow while I'm serving the bar, then I'm like, I didn't see it. Don't say anything.
Better start dropping glasses.
Yeah. So anyway, why, David? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Because I've been waiting a year for that movie. After Avengers Infinity War came out, I was like, yo, I need to see this other one. But yeah, we gotta plan a double date to go see it. But Jesus Christ, CJ, I'm sad for. I don't even have sad music to play for you, man. I don't. What do I? Maybe that doesn't. I gotta get new sound effects. Oh my God!
You gotta get that. You gotta get the sad Naruto song. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That is, or the sad My Hero song. But but
it is.
I was gonna say something also, but I'm sad for you about the Avengers thing. That's like you have to give yourself a buffer. You can't talk about it for at least like 2 weeks. Or no, not like 3 days. Chick-fil-A, man, I'm giving it up to them. What does
it have to do with anything,
bro? We were supposed to record Tuesday, and like it happened Tuesday, so I wanted to bring it in there. But I decided because I was I want Chick-fil-A, and now she was like, bring me some, but she was asleep because she had to go to work. I go to Chick-fil-A. Line is backed up.
She in Downtown?
Yes.
That's why. Well,
they had the Chick-fil-A workers out there.
I was gonna say they had the people outside.
I said, yo. he said, what you want? I said, yo, I need 2 spicy chicken meals, 8-piece and a 12-piece, and a Sprite and a Coke. He said, bet. Gave him my card. Pulled up to the window. He said, hey, David. I said, yep. Gave me the back. I said, yo. Chick-fil-A is unmatched.
10 out of 10 customer service.
If you gotta see the RDC World War. You want to see that? Yo,
y'all trying to run a game? We need a 4th. You need a 4th? Yo, David, come on.
You need the 4th. That's why shoot that 3. Shoot the J. That's how you do it. Do you see the Popeyes one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you guys, we said it before, check out RDC World 1. They have a YouTube channel. They do like spoofs of like Popeyes employees, Chick-fil-A employees, and they have an anime house.
The UPS one.
I know who the one samurai guy was in Anime
House.
You
told me.
Yeah, I sent it to you. I don't know what his name is, but that UPS one. He said you gotta be quicker than that. They can't see you when they open
take
the door.
that ass to FedEx.
Oh my God, you guys gotta see it. I wish we could show videos on here.
Oh God.
Soon enough, we'll get the videos working once class.
Get reactions to it.
But oh man,
yo, it could be pouring rain.
That'd be hilarious.
It could be pouring rain, and they're out there with the iPads, bro.
Chick-fil-A work, yo, and they still say my pleasure. That's why I'm not working at Chick-fil-A. I'm not that nice. I'm sorry. I'm not getting you my pleasure every time. And we're supposed to say something like that when we're at work, and I feel bad for that. And we're supposed to say, when someone says, oh, thank you, like, usually everybody's in the habit of saying, like, no problem, but we're supposed to say, like, my pleasure, or something on the lines there, but I'm just like, I don't feel like saying it. I mean, like, everybody's there is cool, but I can't see myself saying it.
I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Because the problem with saying no problem is like you saying no problem means that it was a problem for you to do that. And I guess that's what because we did like an etiquette class for that. But,
yeah.
But Chick-fil-A, unmatched, bro. But guys,
can I get 2 sauces? Yeah, here's 12.
What time is it? Oh, guys.
Oh,
This is a long one tonight. This will probably be the reason why this is going to be a long one is because the next couple ones, I don't know. There's a lot we're going to be talking about, but there's not a lot we're going to be talking about. We'll probably be talking about school and finals and stuff. Those will probably be like some things. There's some things coming out. I don't think there's a lot coming out next week.
It's going to be that relaxing period after finals, and
we'll probably do an Avengers Endgame review.
Memorial Day coming up.
We'll do a review. I wish we could have got Cam on here for a theory, but what are we on 3?
3.
Maybe after summertime we'll start getting some guests on here because I have finals and CJ's working a bunch too because this is the busy time because it's summertime, so a lot of students are starting to get out and such. But we'll get there. We're about to start getting that. We'll be getting video on. Guys, me and CJ, we really do like pops, so I want to let you guys know that we do want to we're trying to figure out the kinks, and we're not pulling any wool over anybody's eye. We're trying to figure out how we want to film a pop thing. The problem is we have to get my cousin Javon, he lives a good bit away, and we want to do mystery boxes and like mystery box on the openings and everything. I don't know if we will do pop hunts. Maybe we can move that into the mystery box. I was thinking that it would be mystery box, showing pop hunts, and then like a talk, like a pop podcast afterwards. So it would be like 3 videos in one for people who want to see that type of stuff. You guys probably don't, but I know other people out there who kind of like pops and want to see all that, and especially where we live at, we got King of Prussia Mall, which is huge. And then we got Exton, which we have like 7 stores in one vicinity that sell pops. And then, you
4
know,
now.
yeah, well,
Ain't gonna be that much longer.
probably not. But oh man, if we lose that hot topic. But we definitely want to do that. Javon, he's an avid pop collector. I still can't believe this man's at that price.
Oh.
Like, how are we not there? I'm only stuck at 800.
Yeah, I'm at like 9.
Oh, geez.
950.
Well, you're better than me. What do you have that's more? Maybe it's the Power Ranger stuff. It's probably the Power Ranger stuff. But then we want to show our pop collection off and do that. So we're going to be trying to do a video for that. Street Vision. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot or like release anything and say, oh, this is coming out, this is coming out. But summertime, I got it correct. Definitely more Street Vision clothing coming back. I can promise you that. CJ, I texted CJ all hyped the other night because I found out some information about stuff. But I want to let you guys know.
hyped about it.
Listen, it's going to happen, but I want to let you guys know right now it is a fixed price, so that way, 1, I can make sort of a profit off of it, and 2, it can be self-containing, and that way you guys can get what you want. I know I'll be probably doing a lot more pre-orders because I don't want to just buy like 12 shirts and then no one buys the shirts. So it'll be pre-orders for whatever you want, and then on top of that I'll order extra. And then you can buy, and then I could have some on hand. But the big stuff I'm thinking about doing, which CJ knows, we'll probably be wearing one in our first video. I don't know. That stuff will not be pre-ordered. That will be stopped. Well, it could be pre-ordered. Well, that stuff will always be for sale, but it's going to be order as you go. So like you order it, it's made, and then it's shipped. So you're gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna have that stuff on hand because it's too expensive to make. But
it's just if you want it.
Yeah. Like if you, I'm not even gonna tell you. But if you want like a certain thing and it costs a certain amount, that's what it is. The shirts are cheap to make. The shirts are easy to make. So that way we don't have to pre-order them. But I'm going to pre-order some so I have them on me, so that way if somebody says they want a shirt, I can sell them and give it to them or whatever. But I want to keep the website up because I don't want it to be you always coming to me. If you want something that's there, I can keep shouting it out there. I don't have to shout it out and keep saying, talk to me. And I've learned a lot from people, so shout out to my homie Gary. Shout out to Growing Trees, and I can't believe I am forgetting his name right now. Amari. Shout out to Amari. They've definitely taught me a lot, especially what's going on. Shout out to Saeed, everybody down there at that shop. They've been helping me out too in Philly. P's and Q's, they've definitely, I would love to do like a pop-up shop in there. They always tell me I can do it, but that's going to be the test this summer to do that. And then maybe when I graduate next summer, I'll do a pop-up. You never know. If I make enough money, if you love me and you want to support me and you want to support local businesses, please help me out. Please help Gary out. Please help Amari out. So the website will be up. If you want to purchase shirts, purchase them for your mom, whatever else like that. There's going to be amazing art on it. I'm working on it now. That's what we're doing. And that's what's going to be happening this summer. CJ?
You.
Anything you want to tell the people? That was pretty far away.
Yeah, it was pretty far away.
Is there anything going on in your life that you want to tell the people? Guys, CJ is running for president. No, go ahead.
Not much. Parents working. Like I said, looking forward to Sunday. On Six Flags.
We're going to Six. Oh my God! If we get on that Green Lantern ride, I'm mixing everyone. I'm not getting on that ride.
I'll skip it.
My groin and head were hurting me for the rest of the day. It is a stand-up coaster, guys.
I'm skipping it.
I don't even know.
Jazz would be like, I want to get on it, but you can get on it yourself.
Bro, the seat goes up in your groin area.
I just don't understand how
your cooch, if you will.
I get it. It's a stand-up roller coaster. It shouldn't be wobbling like that. Like, your head shouldn't be...
I'm pretty sure I got a king. I went straight to... And I can't do that because especially after that, depending on what time we get back, I want to do homework.
Stand-up roller coasters, and no other one I've been on is as bad as that one.
What are we going to do for dinner? What are we going to eat for lunch?
I'll probably just eat there, to be honest.
And CJ, man, not to call you out on the podcast, man.
We're talking about that later.
What? The food? The Snapchat? I was talking about the food, the Snapchat on Jasmine's thing. The chicken fingers. I was like, CJ,
I'll sorry about that later.
get some fingers.
Dude, it was literally like
Oh,
12:30 at night, and I was like, I'm tired. I just want to go home.
Guys, I give CJ a hard time, but he has IBS, so it's kind of hard for him to eat anything else but certain foods. So he eats usually chicken fingers.
Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. Side note.
They'll figure it out in the videos anyway.
Side note.
Guys, I put everything on my sandwiches if you want to talk about that.
Anyway.
He eats nothing.
Like I said,
put everything. You
like
want to
I
put
said.
mayo, jalapenos, pickles, sweet peppers, tomatoes, onions, whatever. Just throw it on the sandwich. They always make fun of me for that, so we make fun of CJ for the chicken fingers.
So main thing, side Sunday, is
Endgame and Game of Thrones, man. I'm
yeah,
scared.
but I'm
Text
looking
me,
forward
anyone.
to-
If you want to text me or call me and you have an emotional breakdown, I'm here for you. Because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. CJ got it ruined, so he can't really deal with that. But it's going to be a lot of people. But
look forward to Memorial Day. I'm telling you, man, I'm literally counting down the days to be back at the beach again.
what is that? What day are we going down?
It is 1 month from today.
No. Are we leaving Thursday or Friday?
We are leaving Thursday night after work.
Is everyone going to be down there?
Hell if I know, they will be set Friday morning.
God. Looks like we're gonna have to record Tuesday then. We're not gonna record Thursday.
Well, that's the thing. If none of them are down there, we can do it there Thursday night.
I guess we'll play it by ear.
We'll figure it out.
Then again, well, actually, we'll do it extra. I'll say this. We'll make a deal. We'll record Thursday. We'll record Tuesday. If Ed comes down Thursday, we will record another one because I really want to talk to Ed about Philly sports. That's what I want to talk to Ed about.
Oh, you want to talk about Philly sports? That man will.
1, 2, 3, 76. That's what Sixers, man. Whooping at Ben, you better shoot a 3. He should have shot a 3 in the last game, but that's off topic. We're running over time. We're not really having a time limit, but I don't want to go into it. Sixers are doing good. I'm going to a game for the series too. I don't care how much money it is. I'm going. Sweets. Me and Ashley are going to, I don't know. We're doing it. CJ, if you want to come, whatever, I don't care.
Yep.
But wanted to let you guys know what was going on for us this summer, what I'm doing. This is an easier way for me to reach out to you guys, especially for the clothing line, and also for us to have fun and talk about this. Is a more relaxing way for me and CJ. Think of it as like therapy or something. Talk about whatever. Talk about everything, especially with you guys. Once again, the love and support from everyone coming up saying, David, I love the podcast. Send me the podcast. I want to listen to the podcast. Help us get some more views. It's just, help us get more exposure. It's not for money. It's not for anything else. But we just do it for fun. If we end up getting us... Oh, whoa, that's what I forgot to say. Sorry, we're running over, but we got our first sponsor. I'm not saying what it is, and I'm not saying who it is, but we do have our first sponsor for the podcast. Yes. So, probably in between, we will do a break. Me and CJ will have it pre-recorded, so you get to hear it, but he is our first sponsor. Now just release more information. It's a he, yes.
It's fine.
But we do have our first sponsor. It'll be like a commercial in between it, so it might be a little bit longer than the usual podcast. But that's what's going on. But we just want to let you know what's going on in our lives. Summertime, I can't wait. The hustle is going to be on.
Yes.
But that's what's going on, guys. Thank you for listening again. Once again, subscribe, hit that reminder button, share. If you want to comment, you can comment. Please like it, but share. Let your mom listen to it, your brother listen to it. Huh? Was there a comment?
Yeah. We got Billy out here always supporting, bro.
Shout out to Billy, man. There's a lot of support from my friends and everything. Shout out to everybody who listens to it. I hope this continues in the future. Please share it. Send it to everyone in your contact list, even if you don't talk to them. Just get it more exposure. Just so we can have something to do, and that way it gives us a reason to keep doing it. Because if people keep saying that, I feel like more or less we feel like we're brightening someone's day, and we're making it someone's day like happier because they're looking forward to this. And it's like, damn, like Thursday was a horrible day. I'm looking forward to it Friday because I can listen to it on Thursday. Usually it'll come out Thursday or Friday morning, either one. But thank you guys.
Thank you.
Our video's coming soon. We got a bunch of stuff. I can't wait for this pop. So CJ, open that box, man. Open the pop box.
I did open it, bro.
Did you open it?
Yeah, I opened it before.
CJ bought a pop. I bought a pop for CJ because I was a King of Pressure. It was the My Hero Academia Deku training. No,
it's just regular Deku.
Regular Deku because it came out. Suit. We went to X and it wasn't there, and I had to go there and I copped it for CJ.
I'm high-key surprised they still had them.
Bro, I was digging through them boxes to make sure I didn't have a dick box, so you're welcome.
Thank you.
Had a shit ton. I'm mad they messed up my Stanley. Yo, no, and another thing. Then we're going to get out of here. I'm sorry. Amazon,
Bro, it's not just you, because my boss has ordered like 3 or 4 from Amazon, and she has had
It's not even a
terrible,
Funko Pop.
literally terrible luck. You should see some of the pictures she's had.
Guys, there was a Stanley
You thought
commemorative
yours is
thing.
bad, dude? She sent me one as hell worse.
Your what's it called? The Power Rangers Zord is even that box is pretty fucked too.
I'm still fighting Target for that one.
But you just got to buy the box. But they gave me a Stan Lee commemorative box. It was supposed to be like a statue kind of thing and a pop. The box is fucked. I'm so upset about it. I can probably buy another one. I probably will buy another one. This one I'll just keep out of the box and I'll have it like on a stand maybe when I get a house, like in a man cave or whatever.
I might do that with the one I have.
Amazon, I don't know what their communication is with their delivery drivers. I've ordered a suit because we're going to a wedding in May or June. June 8th. And I ordered it because I wanted to see if it fit and everything. They were like, oh, we couldn't get into your house, so we didn't bring it. And I was like, okay. I talked to customer service online and said, listen, put it on my account, which I've told them before. Put it on my account. You guys can leave it at the door. It's fine. Someone will bring it in. Oh, okay. Next day they try. Oh, we couldn't get in, so I've had to physically call and said, yo, it should be on my account. I don't know what's going on. I feel bad for the receptionist. I don't want to yell at them. But I'm like, what's going on? Like, isn't it on my account where they see, like, put it on the doorstep? Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be delivered the next day. Your package was damaged, so we shipped it back to the seller and we're refunding you the money. I was like, fuck it, man. We're going to go to King of Prussia or something. I'm just going to have to try on a suit. I might order another one, or I'm just going to get it sent to my girlfriend's house because they can at least put it in the doorway or something. Then again, they might do the same thing to her. I don't know. They usually put it in their thing.
Crazy.
I was like, I just want a suit. All I wanted was a suit. So I got refunded the money. I mean, I'm happy I got the money back because I could use the money, but it's not until June, so we might just go in May.
Suit.
I need a gray suit, yeah, so that's what it is. But anyway, sorry, I had to go off on that tangent. That's something that, if we recorded Tuesday, I probably would have brought that in the first place. But Amazon, get your shit together. Great company, but good Lord, get it together. Drivers, you guys do a great job, but please just leave it at my doorstep. Please, God. I don't have time to call you. I don't have time to talk. I'm either in class or at work. But subscribe, alert button, link in the description for Brett Glasgow. His song's coming back up again. iTunes, Spotify, Apocalypse, Composure with money sign as the S. Everything, blow up his stuff. He's working hard. I do not want him to stop. I love that he keeps going and he keeps pushing. Great artist. Brett, you need to be in more contact with me. I've told you before, so we can do some work. You need to give each other some help. But that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Also, I'm not really posting it on Instagram or social media that much because I just want people to see it when now. We'll probably repost it once we record 2 more episodes.
Yeah,
and put it on there.
restart it.
Actually, no. We can post it now because we didn't post it on the other one, but I'll do a thing for it. Who knows? But, like, comment, share on Facebook, share on Instagram, do all that stuff, give it some exposure. Thank you. I'm going to bed. It's 12:23. CJ's trying to go to bed. I got to be at work all tomorrow. I open to close. What time do you close?
I open tomorrow. I'll be there at 8:30.
Do you close?
I'm done at 4.
Alright, well, I'd probably hit you up. Who knows? If I have Mortal Kombat, don't say anything. Or if I tell you to go get Mortal Kombat. Because I'll Venmo you the money. But alright, guys. Peace out.
2 bars.
Keep hustling. Keep grinding. Remember, self-happiness. Keep moving. CJ, is there anything else you want to say?
Tired.
Alright, peace out.
Ay, cool with the bros. We ain't had nothing but dreams and some hoes. Hectic at times, but I am most composed. And we dodging the jakes when we move on the road. Caught up the team, many meetings about to dream. Thought of the ways we could scheme. Vids every week, but they ain't pay us no mind until niggas acquired the cheese. I rolled up a lead, don't be tighter than some briefs. ISL not at my peak, thanks for the peace. Young and really needed bread Corbo, but that shit wasn't me. I'm losing my mind. I talk to myself all the time, convincing myself that I'm fine. I know that I'm lying, insisting my life is in line. I'm drowning in stress, it's a sign. Sun doesn't shine. And I'm in the pain with some wine. I'm thinking about using a 9, been ducking the swine. I really just need me a friend, but nobody is here by my side. I feel so alone. Who knew the world was so cold? These demons corrupted my soul. Friends turn to ghosts. Don't even come to my shows. They be thinking I'm doing the most.